I had like a cancer scare in cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I had like my thyroid removed.
Removed, okay.
Yeah, and it was like a journey for us because we had heat. My last was 6 months at that time.
Yes.
And then, we kept saying, okay, we have to understand this is a new us. Let's go get the surgery done. And then we got there, they said I was going to be on medication for the rest of my life. And it was the reality that we had to sit down.
Yeah.
Them giving me a time and say, you can't miss your medication. You wake up, that's the first thing, telling me all of the side effects. So I'm reconciling with this. You're saying the truth. At the point when you realize this is where we are. Let's grow from here and live in this comfort zone.
Exactly.
Hi, guys. Okay. So, first and foremost, thank you so much for all of you who have been calling and sending messages and prayers. Thank you. I do appreciate it so much. But I do not have cancer. I noticed that a clip from my TV show, Messi's Menu, has been flying around. And I think it was cut. They cut the clip. I said I had a cancer scare. It means that I had this swelling on my neck, if you can see the line there. And my doctors felt it was something serious. I had problems with my thyroid. I'm perfectly okay. Thank you so much for all of your calls and your messages. Oh, this phone has been buzzing like crazy. I am perfectly fine and I do not have cancer. I'm perfectly okay. So thank you so much for checking up on me. Thank you for sending all those messages. Go back and watch the clip. It was completely misunderstood. I am fine. I do not have cancer in Jesus' name. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk about Mercy Johnson. Yeah, Mercy Johnson, our Nollywood queen, the powerhouse, the woman who has been making us laugh, cry, and cheer since ever. If you have been following Mercy Johnson lately, you have probably noticed the changes. She's slimmer, more toned, and people have not stopped talking about it. But here is what gets me. For months, and I mean months, people have been dragging her all over social media. Why is she losing weight? Is she depressed? Is her marriage in trouble? Is she doing surgery? She doesn't look like herself anymore. Is she using Ozempic? All of that. And the way Nigerians and honestly people in general like to speculate like it is a sport. It becomes this whole thing. People forget she's human, a mother, a wife, a woman just living her life. And instead, it turned into gossip headline, blogs, clickbait, and unsolicited opinion flying left, right, and center. And I get it. We are all curious. We love our celebrities, yes. We notice when something changes, but the way we sometimes feel entitled to their personal life is wild. Mercy didn't owe us an explanation. She never came out to say, hey, I am trying a new diet, or oh, this is for a movie role. She stayed quiet. And what did people do with that silence? They filled it with noise, gossip, judgment, speculations. And then, boom, here she is, telling us her story. A heart-touching story. Man, I feel like crying. It is painful, it's hurting, it's really sad. She dropped the truth, shown for the rest of her life. Her entire thyroid was completely removed. She's going through a lot. And people have been judging her all this while. I can't imagine what she could be feeling in her quiet place. That weight loss, that change, we are all so eager to pick apart. It wasn't vanity, it wasn't drama, it was survival. Let that sink in. While people were bashing her, throwing shade at her, making jokes, and this woman was literally fighting for her life. And she kept it to herself because, well, can you blame her? Look at how the public acts when they didn't even know the story. The whole situation exposes a bigger issue. Why do we jump to a worse conclusion when someone changes? Why do we assume scandal before we think of struggle? Especially when it comes to a woman. It's always she's not happy, or something is wrong with her marriage, or she's doing it for clout, or she's this one or the other one. Like, seriously? Mercy she didn't want pity. She didn't want the attention. She wanted privacy, and we didn't give it to her. And that's the painful part. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I noticed the weight loss too. I wondered, sure, but you know what I didn't do? I didn't go online to drag her or join in all those keyboard warrior throwing shade in comment section, because that's not love. That's not support. And I think it's time we check ourselves as a community, fans, media, bloggers, everyone. We say we love these celebrities, but love means grace. Love means understanding. Love means minding your damn business until someone chooses to share with you. Mercy's strength is sharing her truth after going through all that. That's real. That's bravery. And it should teach us something, not just about resilience, but about shutting up until we know the facts. Really, this is sympathetic. This is really sad. Living on medication for the rest of her life, that's a heavy burden to carry, especially for someone constantly in the public eye. But she's handling it with much grace, though, and strength. May the Lord strengthen her. Mercy's story is a reminder that sometimes what we see on the outside doesn't always reflect what someone is going through inside. Her weight loss wasn't about fashion or fitting into a role. It was about surviving, healing, and adjusting to a new normal. So if we are one of the people bashing her, now is a good time to reflect. Say a prayer, send love, and maybe next time when you see someone going through a change, try compassion instead of criticism. I'm just glad Mercy is here with us, still strong, still showing up, still being the queen she is. I'm glad she does not have cancer, as speculated by her doctor. And to anyone out there going through their own private battles, just know you don't owe anyone an explanation. Your peace comes first. Anyway, guys, that's it for today talk. I had to get this off my chest. Let me know in the comment, did you also notice the gossip around Mercy's weight loss? How do you feel now that the truth is out? As we come to the end of this video, kindly subscribe to my channel. Like this video, share, and leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Remain blessed. I will see you in my next video. Bye.